Politicians have hidden this from us. Deep inside Europe's silent industrial corridors lies a technology that can change the way you see the world. Have you ever wondered what if one day you wake up and gravity is no longer a limit? What if humanity no longer flies with wings, but with a new language, the language of engineering? Airbus Helicopters wasn't built to conquer the sky. It was designed to negotiate with gravity through precision so absolute that silence became part of the process. Inside vast factories, where steel meets carbon and humans meet stillness, a new definition of flight is written. No miracles, no mysteries, only mathematics, physics, and faith in process. And if you believe the sky lifts us, perhaps you're about to discover what they never wanted you to know. After the war, Europe didn't just rebuild factories, it rebuilt faith in engineering. In 1992, France and Germany merged their knowledge, giving birth to Eurocopter, the seed of Airbus Helicopters. They didn't race against time. They redefined the relationship between metal and air. In Marignane's early workshops, blueprints were drawn by hand, bolts were balanced by sight, and progress was measured not in speed, but in microns. The sound of pencils, the glow of a drafting lamp that was the sound of rebirth. Neo-hook. But this was only the beginning. What comes next reveals why Airbus Helicopters has remained untouchable for decades.
Let's try to isolate the fault.
De não, a distinção.
Steel is strength, but carbon is control. Inside the composite chamber, strands of carbon thinner than human hair are woven and pressed under 10 tons of pressure. No flames, no noise, only heat, air, and patience. Robots move like craftsmen, weaving muscle fibers for a body made of light. When the autoclave sighs, a new material is born, light as breath, strong as conviction. Neo-hook. But this is just the surface. The next part will reveal the metallic heart of this machine, where a single microscopic flaw can defy the laws of physics. At the center of a 20-ton body lies a gearbox, the spinning heart of Airbus Helicopters. Hundreds of gears mesh in silence, transforming horizontal power into vertical lift. Every rotation is a decision between balance and destruction. Titanium, oil, and heat compose the orchestra of motion. A misalignment thinner than a hair could unravel everything, so the assembly room stays silent. Silent enough to hear your own heartbeat. Engineers rest their palms against the casing, feeling vibration through skin. There is no emotion, only precision. As the rotor begins to turn, light refracts through a film of oil, forming a prism across the steel. Mathematics becomes sound, physics becomes rhythm, and gravity kneels. Ahead lies electricity and data, the moment when machines begin to think like men.
The readings are critical.
In the 21st century, The human hand no longer controls it, communicates. Fly-by-wire isn't just technology, it's evolution. The system translates each micro-movement into electronic precision, faster than thought itself. Hundreds of sensors read temperature, vibration, torque, and pressure. Streams of data converge at the core algorithms, learning to anticipate every choice. Electricity becomes instinct. Circuits begin to understand intention. When the pilot moves the stick, the machine reacts not to movement, but to meaning. This is no longer metal and wire. It's a dialogue between two intelligences, human and mechanical. Neo-hook. But what comes next goes beyond code and circuit. Stay, because the true ritual is about to begin. Man's direct conversation with gravity. Test flights are not adventures, they are rituals of silence. Every checklist mark is a vow, every rotor spin, a heartbeat measured in equations. Air trembles as resistance shatters. The helicopter rises not in a leap, but in a negotiation with gravity. Each reading, each vibration, each breath of the pilot tells a story of balance between chaos and control. Over the Pyrenees, the setting sun hits the cockpit glass. The machine hums a metallic hymn, born from formulas, sung through wind. And don't think this is where it ends. The next part unveils what Airbus Helicopters has never shown why. For over a century, no other craft has replaced it. When perfection is achieved, humans still have one last task to sign history. A technician wipes dust from the body. A pilot signs beneath the final inspection line. No celebration, no applause, only breathing, eyes, and the soft hiss of cooling steel. The helicopter flies, yet it bears fingerprints, proof that perfection still has a pulse. Machines can record, but only humans remember. And if you think this is the end, stay 1 minute more. The final chapter will reveal the truth every engineer whispers. It's not man who flies, it's the process.
Looks good. All clear for departure?
Copy that.
When the rotor stops, the air turns silent again. Dust settles. Light fades along the hangar floor. But the process never sleeps. It continues in every hand, every measurement, every bolt tightened the next morning. Airbus Helicopters isn't just a machine. It's proof that humanity can negotiate with gravity through discipline. Flight is not freedom. Flight is discipline. The sky doesn't lift us. The process does.
Respect the process.